Welcome everybody to an episode tonight. This week we're going over some Slater sports cards. I get them every month. Did a video a couple weeks ago. Hope you guys enjoyed the pages. Those cards I did last week, quick video, but this week we'll do some Slater sports cards and let's see what they have in store for us this week. You know, all the packing peanuts out of the way. A lot of packing peanuts, as they call it. Look at all these. Oh, pull some of these out and see what we get this week. Don Ross. No Don Ross. Looking for the Grand Slammer card inside. Another Don Ross, more Grand Slammer card. A lot of Don Ross. A lot of Don Ross. Look at all these Don Ross. A lot of Don Ross today. A little from every year. We got here Don Ross Series 1 from 1980s-1990s. Looking for the gripster. And that, more packing peanuts. 91 score. 88 tops. 88 Fleer. More Don Ross. 90 Don Ross. 90 tops. Looking for the no name on front. Maybe we can pull that here today. 91 Ultra Fleer, 91 score. And a wrap pack. 88. Some more Don Ross. A lot of Don Ross here today. A lot of Don Ross. Pull the box all the way. This stuff up here, what we got? 90 Fleer, 88, 91. 92 Stadium Club, 92 Series 1 and Series 2. More Don Ross. 88. We got here some 90 Upper Deck. And 94 Ultra Fleer Series 2. So, let's see what we get into today. We're just going to rip right into it. This is what? 94 Ultra Fleer. If I can open it. We'll snip at the top, and let's see this time. There we go. See if we can't pull something cool out of here. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos as of late. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, starts us off. Tony Esposito, rookie. Bobby Bo Jackson. Mark Langston. Rob Dribble. Rob Dibble, not Dribble, Dibble. Tom Browning. Andy Bennis. Derek Bell. Kirby Puckett. We got here Paul Spoyjack, rookie. Rook Healing. And we got here little all-star of, who is that? Jack McDowell. So, open old Don Ross. A lot of Don Ross here in this pack today, guys. See what we get with the Don Ross. Puzzle piece, Stan Musial. 88 Don Ross. Start with Chris Brown. Jeff Stone, John Morris. Dwight Evans, Diamond Kings, Ernest Riles. Dave Anderson, Dave Stewart, Dave Clark, a lot of Daves in there. Dale Warwick, Dan Quisenberg. 88. Stick with the 88 theme there. Lloyd Mosby and Kevin Swelter, Jim Rice, Fandero McGreek, Ron Darling, Tom Foley, little doohickey there, Bud Black, Jerry Don Gleaton, what a name. We got here little Mark McGuire, Mendoaks, rookie sluggers. Set it offside with my friend there. Vince Coleman highlights and the Dan Petra. I'm going to just raise it up just a bit, guys, so we get a little bit better. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me know if that's better, guys. Leave it down in the comments. 91 Ultra Fleer. Little sticker of the Yankees. I might stick that on my mug. Well, that's kind of cool. I stick that on my mug, guys. Jeff Blauser starts it off. Kevin Tapan, Chris Sabo, Don Slott, Rich Gracie is a prospect. Pagnotti, Greg Jeffries was a big name back then. Jim Leritz, Mike Vallier, Joe McCrane, Dick Thon, and Jeff Hewson. 90 baseball. Quad sticker. What the heck is going on there? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Rob Dibble again. Fernando Valenzuela. Mike Balaki. Tony Armas. Mike Dyer. Paul Auschmacher. Dole Alexander. Ed Winston. Kevin Moss and Greg Connell. Mike Davis, Chad Kruger was a big name back then, and Brian Smith ends that back. Go 88 tops. It's offside with the nasty gum. Jack Clark starts it off. Ricky Henderson, Paul O'Neill, Danny Turnbull, Roger Craig, Bruce Ruffin, Al Nipper, checklist card, Brett Butler, Dave Palmer. Couple names, had to pull a Ricky out of there. Going back to good old Don Ross, or Dun Ross, or Dune Ross, or Dun-Ross, however you pronounce it. Puzzle piece. 191. Jeff Conine, rated rookie back then. Jeff Conine's big name. George Bell, Mike Fuller, Chris Hammond, Mark Whitten, Andy Hawkins, Nolan Ryan highlight card. Nolan Ryan's always a good card to pull, no matter what Nolan you got. 91. Slot and Fisk. Norm Charlton, Greg Gagne, Wade Boggs, Gerald, George Brett, the man, Jim Lirritz again, and the puzzle piece of Willie Stargell. Setting Nolan off to the side over here. 90. Let's go to 90 Upper Deck, I believe this is. 90 Upper Deck. What can we pull out of here? Anything of could win per pack. This is tamper proof, the packet says. Tamper proof. Rob Murphy on the old time computer. Look at that. Look at that. They're switched every which round. That's how Upper Deck is. Todd Whirling. Lloyd McLennan. Bobby Bowe. Randy Myers. Swindell. Keith Hernandez. Mike Marshall. Expos little doohickey sticker. Ron Oyster. Terry Francona, manager now. Ramon Martinez. Bobby Rhodes. Jose Cano. And Sid Fernandez ends the night. I think we'll save the 90 after, guys. Maybe pull a 90s top. Maybe we can pull a Fright Thomas no name. Go right back to 90 Upper Deck here. Pat Sheardon, Larry Walker. Big name back then. I believe that might be his rookie. I'm going to sit and walk off the side. I think maybe that's possibly his rookie. Can't remember. Carlton Fisk again. Steve Sarthy, Jim Geraci. Hojo. And Baltimore Orioles sticker. Brett Butler, Chris Sabo, Mark Kukuro, Lance Parrish, Rob Ritchie, here Mike Marshall, and Jose Vizcaíno was a big name back then. We got the Larry Walker second year card, guys, but I'll stick Larry Walker off the side. Nice name. Let's go in this gigantic 40 card pack of Don Ross. A lot of Don Ross here in this box today. $90 Don Ross. Pat Combs starts it off. Checklist card and a backwards card. Oh, Sammy Sosa. Ain't that kind of interesting? Sammy Sosa. Huh. Kind of cool, nice name. But Sosa, Barry Bonds. Sammy and Barry back to back. Eckersley, Steve Sachs. Chesley, and here's your couple puzzle pieces. Your Grand Slam is Joe Carter, Sid Fernandez, Steinbeck, Mike Witt, Chris James, Mike LaFallery, Lenny Dykstra. Look how they made the dirt and everything there. Hubie Brooks, Keith Comstock, Kevin Morton, rated rookie. Bob Melvin, who became a big time hitter. Corey Snyder. Leo Gomez. Barry Bonds again. Couple Barry Bonds Diamond Kings there. Paul Gibson. Sammy again. Got a Sammy and Barry hot pack. Accurately. And the checklist card. Well, that was interesting. Couple cards went back to back. Try luck with this. Don Ross. Oh boy. Holy moly. Let's go to 90. See what we pull out of here. Dennis Lamp, Charlie Hayes, Mookie Wilson, puzzle pieces, and Fred McGriff, Grand Slammers. A Crime Dog, which was backwards. Eddie Murray, Barry Larkin. Nice little Barry Larkin. John Orlack. Eric Anthony, big name back then. Corey Snyder, David Cone. Maybe we can pull the John Smoltz error card in here. Ellis Burks checklist card. But they'll sit off the side because I don't have any use for them. And nothing in that box. We'll move on to the next Don Ross. '91. Harold Baines. Bob Welch checklist card. Willie Randolph, World Series. Barry Bonds Award winners. A lot of Barry Bonds and Bobby Bowe Grand Slammers. Vizcaino. Lee Stevens, Doug DeSmano. What we got here? Dr. Dirt and Mr. Clean. Laney Dasher and Dale Murphy. It's a cool little card there. Funny. Jack Armstrong, Kurt Young, Steve Decker. Lance Blankmanship. Greg Colburn. Nothing too great yet so far, guys. Still got some packs to go here. Go to 80. No, we got a lot of the 88. I might set that aside. 88 tops. Oh. 88's not the greatest here, but it was 88. Where is this? 88, nothing too prominent here. Maybe an error or something, but yep, nothing too prominent in those cards. 91 score we'll go to. Lee Smith starts it off. Chuck Krim. Kurt Manwaring. Joe Carter. Look. Bobby Thigpen big heads. Couple highlights of Fisk, Tom O'Malley, Mark McGuire. Set that aside for my friend. Bob Welch, Dave Smith. This little fun doohickey. Jim Acker, Mike Greenwell. A lot of the same names, guys, which is interesting. Let's go to Series 1982 Stadium Club Series 1. Presented by Kodak, as it says on the package here. Oh boy. A lot of these cards are tamper-proof. Oh my God. Holy moly. Little propaganda thing there. Bobby Thompson. Gerald Clark. See if we can find some nice names in here. Mike Sosha, manager. He's a manager now. Jeff Blauser was a big name. Lee Stevens. Coleman. Nothing too prominent in Series 1. Go to Series 2. Open a lot easier. Oh boy. Kevin Tapian. Matt Williams, Big D. Mike Harkey. No big names here in Stadium Club. You got John Smoltz. Best card in the Stadium Club so far. We'll save 89 up there. What a 90 score. We'll save 89, 90 for last, guys. Maybe we'll go Griffey hunting and Frank Thomas, no name on front hunting. Wade Boggs starts it off. Dwight Smith, Pete Smith. Oh, one of the starter things then. Eddie Zukoski, first round draft pick. Jay Buhner was a big name back in the 90s. Jeff Blauser again. Terry Steinbach. Steve Owen rookie. Robbie Ventura rookie. And a Goose Gazzo rookie. So Ron Ventura, probably the biggest name in that pack right there. Puzzle piece. Maybe found the John Smoltz error in here. That might be it right there. We never know. Willie Randolph. David Wells. Tim Launder. Nope. Mike Greenwell. Joe Girardi. R.J. Reynolds. Mark Grant. Scott Scudder. Ken Caminetti. Nothing too promising in that pack there. Go to 91 score. John Franco starts off. Bobby Thompson. Mike Scott. Adam Heidzu. Julio Franco with the big head. Bo Jackson, rifleman. That's a cool little Bo Jackson. I'll set Bo off to the side. I've never seen that card before. We got some cards flipped upside down here. And another one of those. Roberto Kelly, Obi McDowell, and Eric King. '91 Fleer. Little Texas Rangers sticker. Brian McRae starts us off. Mike Bilecki, Lou Whitaker, Sweet Lou, Jeff Treadwell, Ken Howell, Kent Herbeck, Kirby Puckett, and the Wizard Ozzie Smith, and Bobby Bowe. And I'm dropping Bobby on the floor. Bobby deserves better than that. 92. We'll go to 92 Don Ross. This is tamper proof. There we go. We got a puzzle piece. Throw off to the side. See what we have at 92. Jose Lean starts it off. Todd Zampapo rated rookie. Johnny Kruk Stewart. Jack Morris checklist card. Sandy Alomar. Henderson diving in. Not a bad pack so far. Devon White and Ozzie Guillen. Let's open these up, guys. I have a lot of the 88s here. Get one right down the middle. And I can. Look at that. Look at that. Right down the middle. See, we'll get 88 stickers. Lenny Dykstra. I don't know if that Lenny's a rookie. It is not. Lenny Dave Winfield, Les Starker, Wally Ritchie, and John Franco. Continuing on here with our 88s. Little sticker jobber. William Upshaw, Rocky Childress. What name? What name to me? Keith Moreland, Ted Hiriga, Jeff Denman, Donnell Nixon, William Hernandez, Benito Santiago, Ray Knight, Mariano Duncan, Dwayne Murphy, and Vance Alaw. Some of these names back then, guys, were some of these names back then were something. They were something back in the day. Headlines of Dwight Gooden. This card there. The big bat to Pat Tabler and Mark McGuire. Set that again aside for my Mark McGuire buddy of mine who collects them. We get here Jeff Epper, Joey Meyer prospect, Eric King, Tim Philly, Bob Stanley. And the last 88 pack before we go on our two major packs. Yankee sticker. I tried to put this, guys, this one went to, I tried to put one of these stickers on my cup. The stick's not very good anymore. I'd love to put that on that, but I didn't. Scott Bradley starts it off. Jeff Montgomery, biggest name on there. Tony Armas. Robbie Thompson, who became a great manager. Mike Greenwell again. A lot of Mike Greenwells tonight. Joe Niekro. And Corey Snyder. All right, we have two packs to go, guys. We'll save the 90 for last. let's see if we can pull a couple big names from 89. See if we pull a Griffey rookie. Can we pull a Ken Griffey rookie out of here? Well, not out of here, but Todd Burns, Mike Braylock. Let's see here if we can pull Tom Glavine. Look at that. Tom Glavine comes, which, look, I've never seen that card before. I'll put Tom Glavine off the side. Tim Flannery, Don Slott. Ozzie Guillen, Darryl Boston, and Sandy Alomar Future Stars. And our final pack. Can we pull the Frank Thomas No Name? Can we pull it? Let's see. Charlie Hofstra, Willie Randolph, Paul Gibson, Darryl Strawberry, Jim Leland, Lance Johnson, I don't know if we're going to get it, nope, Mitch Webster, Chad Kruder, which we saw earlier, Ryan Sandberg, and Chris Spire. Ends the rip. So guys, not a heck of a lot of big names here. Did get some Mark McGwire's from my friend. I'll stick that in this package. Sandy Alomar Future Stars, Tom Glavine, which I don't know if I've seen this Tom Glavine before. I'll have to look at that. The Rifleman Bo Jackson card, Larry Walker, which I think is his second year card, and Nolan Ryan. And the sticker, which I'll be putting on my cup, one of the best in the pack. Okay, guys, well, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you on the next one.